aware, if you're watching this as a recording, this is going to be frenetic. I'm going to be frenetic. I'm going to be all up in here. I'm going to be saying a lot. So just, if that's not for you, that's not for you. But it is for those who are live. Good evening. Hold on, let me get myself some water. I need some agua, the water of life. So who we got today now? Javier. Javier, how are you doing? Javier, I hope you're having a fantastic Thursday. You know, I've always been a fan of Thursday. Do you know why I've always been a fan of Thursday? Sun God Luffy says hi. Cabbage Patch Child says Dylan with an exclamation mark. Good evening, Rando and Alex and Dayton and Christine and Wobson and Elwin and Luducat and Kiwi. I'll tell you why I like Thursdays. I like Thursdays because it means the coming of Fridays. Now that's something to keep in the back of your mind. Man, we're baking this evening. Yes, we are. We're doing a vertical orientation live. We're baking this evening. Loved your first YouTube live. Thank you. We had a good time. I didn't know that YouTube automatically uploads your live streams once you're done with them, so I was a little scared. Happy Friday ever. Hey, yes, that's right. Friday's coming. What have you guys been up to this Thursday? It's been a very kind of slow Thursday for me. It's one of those days where you kind of just wake up and it just like perennially feels like 11 a.m. You know what I mean? It felt like one of those days for me. Hi from Erie, Pennsylvania. Good evening, Darlene. It's good to see you. Happy Galentine's Day. Oh, that's right. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day. Oh, Nicole, I've been waiting for you to do a TikTok live. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not doing... TikTok Lives is still kind of broken. Elwin, get your geek on, says, I was so sad I missed the last stream. Glad I made this one. Why, thank you so much, Elwin. I appreciate that. Work, always work. I know, one thing I've noticed. You notice in order to live, you got to work and you got to spend money. Now, I think that is really kind of messed up. In order to do anything, you have the audacity to leave your house, you're going to be spending dosh. As Laywell says, good evening. Persephone says, are you naturally this energetic? Yes, I am naturally this energetic. Hello from Arkansas, says Patricia. Good evening. Mary London says, hello from Fremont, Indiana. Fremont, Indiana. Wish you love, peace, and eggy. Thank you so much, Starry Dynamo. I appreciate that. We've got cornbread. That's not a contraction. Cornbread is dangerous. But yes, the cornbread, if you're talking about the cornbread and baking yesteryear, it is dangerous. But, gentles and ladymen, I appreciate your audience this evening. You might ask, Dylan, what are we baking? Because you know we're baking this evening. Thank you so much, Lady J. Hello, fellow baker from Acosser in Massachusetts. Albert says, I own a doggy daycare. Wow. What are you making today? Dashing Dylan says, code red. Thank you so much for that. And Sediford said, to me, those days feel like 10:51. Awkward. 10:51 is a very awkward time, actually. Good day from down under. Thank you, Scott Clark. I appreciate that. Well, Scott and all of you friends who are just tuning in, this is a community cookbook. This is this is what makes me so happy. They are little spiral bound community cookbooks that are published by just folks like you and me. And this one comes from 1989. Or it might be 1991, as a matter of fact. Pumpkin says, I love your videos. Keep up the amazing work. Thank you, Pumpkin. I believe this is like 1989 or 1991. This is called Heavenly Dishes. Look at how ridiculous that is. I mean, it's just like clip art, right? But this is Heavenly Dishes, and it was published by the East Gordon Street Baptist Church. Now, East Gordon Street Baptist Church is a church in Lyons, Georgia. Avery says, meant to say, yes, secret cornbread is dangerous. Oh, thank you, Avery. Avery purchased a correction. But we're baking from this Lyons, Georgia cookbook. Anyone from around Georgia or Lyons, Georgia? I don't know where Lyons is, but there's a church there. It's still there called East Gordon Street Baptist. Good old Lyons, baby. Greetings from Canada, Dylan. Thank you, Jenny. Rob L. Wedman says, you always make me laugh. Thank you. Good old Lyons. Canada makes wheat. Oh, yeah, they do make cornbread with some added greenery, shall we just say. I found this recipe, and I'm Michael Lorden. Thank you so much. Says, thanks for the use of entertainment. I'm sorry this has been asked already, but what happened to the clock on the wall? Oh, I broke that in a video, and now there's a new one. You guys sent it to my post office box, which, by the way, my P.O. box is back open. I finally answered mail from like 2022. My P.O. Box address is on my Facebook page. It's in the bio. That's the easiest way for me to tell you. If you like corresponding with people, I write old-fashioned recipes. Avery says, you're worth it. Their reaction was worth it. Pseudo Serenity sent $2, says, Aggie, thank you. Listen, I'm going to list off this recipe, and I'm going to tell you, this is how unhinged it is. Okay, you ready? The recipe title is called Fruit Cookies. I'm not going to show you. I don't want to spoil it. Ingredient number 1 box spice cake mix, followed by 2 cups of oatmeal, 2 cups of raisins, 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 2 eggies, 3/4 cup of nuts, a pound of candied cherries, and a pound of candied pineapple. You might say, Dylan, that's a very interesting recipe. I say, yes, it is. Does the B in my name stand for Baker, King of ADHD? I wish it did. It's actually my first name, which is Benjamin, which somehow Wikipedia figured out. I don't know how. Good evening, gentlemen and ladies. Yes, we're baking fruit cookies, which is a cookie that is based off of a box of spice cake mix and has what seems to be 10 pounds of fruit. Now, I'm not going to be using candied cherries or candied pineapple. 1, it's not Christmas, and those things should only go in fruit cake, not fruit cookies. And 2, I much prefer dried fruit. I don't really want to waste all of these. With eggs as expensive as they are, I don't want to waste them in something I might not like. So, Lady J Tie-Dye says, love those cookbooks. Pick them up all the time. They are fantastic. Sounds like a Christmas fruitcake. Yes, but they're in cookie form. So, I just want to say thank you so much for making me feel so gosh darn welcome on this app. Nether Kingdom says, sorry, a pound of cherries and pineapples? Yes, that's what they said. A pound of candied cherries. This is mirrored. I don't make the rules. But it's a pound of candied cherries and a pound of candied pineapples. And there's already 2 cups of raisins. Zach says, love the content. Keep spreading cheer. I read that. You know, spreading followed by another word that starts with C? You know, like, I read spreading cheeks. I'm just going to come open and say it. I thought you said, love you, man. Keep spreading cheeks. And I'm like, who do you take me for? Jeremy says, good evening from Houston, Texas. Thank you so much for your fabulous content. Oh, Jeremy, I appreciate that. We've got Fave B says, good nightly greetings from Sweden. Thank you so much, Fave B. Normally, my fruit cookie can only take a pound at a time. We're on the same page. We're on the same page, ain't we? Anyway, let's get our big old bowl out here this evening. So this literally only has 2 sentences in the method. Thank you so much, AG. I appreciate that. Mix all ingredients in a bowl. That's literally mix all ingredients in a bowl. Drop on ungreased cookie sheet and bake at 350. Bill Thames. It's either Bill Thames, or Bill Thames, like the river. Thank you so much, Bill. I appreciate that, brother. That's very kind of you. Where's the lard? There's no lard. Also, can I show off my Krispy Kreme hat? Okay, I put it on a little. I need to look at this. Do I look up? People ask me. Okay, look. People ask me why I don't wear baseball caps. I'll tell you why. I look like I'm going to Boy Scouts. Oh. Is he too weird? Says, hi from Kansas City. You're the biggest dose of wholesome the world needs. I love Casey. ADHD likes ADHD very much. Thank you, Sasha. You bring a grin to my face. Don't you ever show me spam cookies again. I won't. I'm sorry. That was not my fault. Thank you, Autistic. That's literally their name. All hail the bacon. Oh my God, you're funny. You guys keep sending stuff. Have you ever heard of the wonder that is hot Dr. Pepper? No. Oh, that was a burp that hurt me. I will not accept hot Dr. Pepper. I know it was made that way. Hello from Mexico City. All recipes are dump all ingredients together recipes in my house. Well, let's give it a shot. It's calling for it. Now, before we begin, calm down. We are going to dive in. Listen to this. Oh my God, there's 3 of them. Hold on. Thank you, Valco. Cookbook sequel when? May! Sanderford said, those cookies sound like a good time. Have $5. Thank you so much. Lunar says, would it be sacrilegious if I made Valentine's Day cream pie after Valentine's Day? No, not at all. Anthean says, hi, Dylan. Thank you for your funny baking videos. Aw, thank you so much. I appreciate that. And Fave, and Sensation, and Rufio, and Odd of Good Gold. Anyway, we gotta continue because you guys are crazy. You guys are being so kind to me. Um, um, Box of spice cake mix. This is all dry. 2 cups of oatmeal. I think they mean oats. With all of the ingredients that I listed, the only wet ingredients are 2 eggs. Now, anyone who's a baker will know you need more wet ingredients. Just tell me, chat. She must mean to make it first, meaning using the cup of water and a half cup of boil. Because if not, you've got a whole thing of this and 2 cups of oats, and you've only got 2 eggs. Right? It means make. Is that what I mean? You're following, right? I should make the spice cake on the box. Juice from fruit? No juice from fruit because it's all dried. I'm listening. Oh my gosh, you guys are all over the place. Thank you, Stephanie. Stephanie, I appreciate that. God of Gold. You're very kind of you. Tanner says, I thoroughly enjoy reliving history through watching your videos. Why, thank you. Malwave, just want to say thank you for inspiring you to bake. There's better people to do that. Thank you so much, Jeremy, and thank you so much, Spino Breaker. Mashed potato lasagna sounds terrible. Everyone's saying, yeah, tracking that too. You should make it that way. I'm just checking, make sure we do this right, and then we'll dive in. King of ADHD. I don't know English. Thank you, Eternal Light. Yes, my B stands for Benjamin. All right, let's go. I'm going to tilt you down. That's how we know your business. If you're not locked in now, gentlemen and ladies. Tomorrow's Friday. Rock Freak. Your name's Rock Freak? Oh, Freak. And your favorite little fruit. What? Are you guys just sending me insults now? This guy only knows Spanglish. I know locking. We're locking in. Chat, can I just say that you make me happy that I'm able to say chat without it being like ironic or a joke. We're making fruit cookies today. Oh boy, this smells like November 1982. Oh, it smells like potpourri. This smells like potpourri. Cody says, my family has a recipe for fruitcake cookies that's probably better than whatever you're about to make. Cody J, something tells me you're right, brother, because this smells like the potpourri on the back of my granny's toilet. Favorite recipe you've seen that's from Maryland? Burger cookies, honey. Burger cookies. Burger cookies are going to be in baking across America, as a matter of fact. Whatever my name is, it's the funny screaming man. I'm going to talk about this later. You see this sticker? This has extra pages in it, thanks to BNN. Everyone say thank you, BNN. Anyway, we're dumping. You ready to dump? I'm going to dump live. I'm not. This is a box of spice cake mix. If you're just tuning in right now, I'm so sorry. What are you doing? But if you plan to stay, we're making some fruit cookies. That's right. It's a very strange one. Oh, baby. Thank you, BNN. Crystal says, are you going to make more long-form videos? Yes, although the next long-form video coming has nothing to do with baking, so hold in right there. Brady says, is the recipe for dry crumbly cookies? No, it's not. Look, this is too many dry ingredients to just be 2 eggs. Making the box cake mix as it would be liquidy, we're adding 2 cups of oats. That's going to dry things up significantly, plus all of the added ingredients. So it would be too dry as to be unmakeable. It really would. So we have to do this. Arthur says, love your YouTube shorts. Floof, powder, and eggies. Thank you so much, baby. Charles says, woo, caught alive. We've been clearing out generations of accumulated stuff. Every time I find an old cookbook, I think fondly of your vids. Oh, thank you, Charles. That's very kind of you. Zoe, you always bring me so much joy. Well, Zoe, I don't bring my neighbors joy because I'm very loud. So let's make this as per the box instructions. 3.4. Why are there... There actually are. You weren't joking. Thank you, Michelle. There are 3,300 people here on a Thursday night. Corbin sent 1,000 yen. Everything is reversed, so I'm confused and disoriented. Send help. I know. I'm so sorry. I can't do it. Thank you, Baking with Goosey. Goosey, it's good to see you. Goosey, I need a half cup of vegetable oil. This is a cup. Look how cute it is. I don't know if this is going to do it. Half cup of veggie oil. Let's go, baby. Love to watch your creations. Thank you, honey. Now, look at me. I'm being so mean. You're supposed to measure liquids by putting this on here so that you can properly measure. Because depending on where this is in front of your eyes, you can actually get a different reading. You're not supposed to measure the liquids by, putting it up to your eyes. Does it make a difference? No, I would say no. Wait, oatmeal. Code Red says these cookies are going to be more fruit than cookie. Isn't that how we like it? What if she meant oatmeal? Well, then... If she meant oatmeal, but then how much water does she like her oatmeal with? There's a variability here. I don't think she means oatmeal. I think she means like the dry oats. You know what I mean? Because if she meant oatmeal, then she would have to specify the amount of water in the oatmeal. Am I crazy? Tanner, 5 years ago, you ever thought you'd be spending a Thursday night with almost 3,000 people across the globe in your kitchens? Asks Tanner. Never in a million years, Tanner. Never in a million years. I was probably in a practice room at the University of Wyoming, learning my modal scales, doing a transcription for Donna Lee. I had no idea. Thank you, Jesse. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Hollow Theory. I appreciate that. Yeah, I literally had no idea. And I know it's probably annoying when I'm here on my phone and it vibrates the screen for you. I'm so sorry. Ninja Wolf says, strange, like the spam cookies weren't strange. Yes, they were. Thank you, Wooly, or Wally, for saying my comfort connector. I got enough oil. This was my backup. I love this. If you're ever going for a long run, just drink one of these. And you probably won't make it. So all right, in goes one of these. We also need a cup of water. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We're making fruit cookies. And it's a cookie base that starts with a box of spice cake mix. So in this here bowl, we have a box of spice cake mix. We just put in a half cup of oil. We put in a thing of water. We're assuming that she means to make the cake, per the instructions. Anthem says, take my money, funny baking man. Thank you, Anthem. I appreciate that. I'm not taking it. It goes into a little account, just like the old TikTok days. It goes into the little account, and I draw out of it for baking ingredients. Except a few times last year, I drew out of that to fill up my car. So I need to be transparent with you. Sometimes you pay for ingredients, sometimes you pay for gas in my car. I just wanted to say thank you for that. Now, here's the thing. She says 2 eggies. I think she means 2 additional eggies to... Maybe she doesn't. This is the thing when it comes to this. I'm going to make an executive decision, and I'm just going to use the 3. I'm just going to use the 3 in the mix. Needs gas to go to the store. It counts. It do counts. Are you ready for 3? Thank you, Coriata K. Harrelson. 3 eggies live. This is going to be an expensive. I was holding 4. You should try candied cranberry sometimes. It'll be a holiday treat. Avery. Candied cranberries... It would be a lot sweeter. Dried cranberries are already a fair bit sweeter, aren't they? I'm not going to drop these eggs. Don't worry, I will literally cry if I drop these eggs. Literally, who sent 10,000 yen? Have a fill up on me. Corbin, thank you. Octavian says, wish I wasn't sick, but this is going to make me better. Yes, it will. Duradon says, hi Dylan, love your videos. I actually got to try a couple of the better recipes that came out of them. Banana oatmeal cookies are the best. Yes, they are. Glad I could join your life for some vintage recipe insanity. Well, here we go. Ready for 3 live eggies. Again, lock in chat. I can't believe I get to say chat. Am I a streamer? Oh my gosh. Probably not. I got to put on my streamer hoodie. We got to lock. Ow! Okay, ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1, 8. It just came out. I didn't even get the G out. It's just blocked out of the thing. It just fell out. That's so sad. Oh, thank you, Octavian. Thank you, Ree. You should just oil, not apple juice. I know, that's actually a really good idea. The blacksmithing jeweler says, sounds like you should add lard. I'm not going to be adding lard. Oh my gosh, love your kitchen chaos. Thank you. Thank you, Scarlet Rose. I've never related more to a chaotic individual. Candy, I appreciate you. We're making hold on, I'm just getting rid of, and thank you, Angelo. It's a Thursday night. People need their baking. Yes, they do. Okay, let us continue. There's so many super chats. Why is there so many people here? Thank you, Pyromancer. You got to try a dump salad. Okay, hold on, folks. Thank you, Christoph. Now, I know, Dylan, get the shell out. There is actually no shell. There's literally no shell. It just came out of the egg like that. There is no... You didn't hear anything? Shut up. I don't want to hear a word from you. Not a peep. Not a peep. Okay. Now that the shell's out of there. All right. 2 eggies. These eggies, these Walmart eggies, I don't know what they're feeding them, but they're deficient in some protein. Eggies. All right, there we are. 3 eggies going in. We're gonna mix this thing up, honeybee. Thank you for the peep. Mr. Ace says, did you become an expert just from experimenting? Yes, that's also how I became gay. Christoph says it's a surreal experience catching you live. Zarathos says, hey Dylan, long-time TikTok follower, got baking yesterday for Christmas and I'm having a lot of fun with it. Love your stuff. Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate that. You look tired. Is it delirious baking? No, I'm actually not tired. Well, it is almost 9. It's nearing my bedtime, but I was feeling like I needed to get some energy out. Plus, I kind of missed you guys. So, we've got that done. We got to mix all of these together. Let's see how liquidy this is going to be, all right? This is a wooden spoon. I love wooden spoons. I tell people, look, this is the one thing you really just need in your kitchen, and a whisk. Hello B says, more gas for more eggies. Thank you. You notice these days that if you follow like kitchen stuff, you follow like Instagram stuff for like anything to do with food, everyone's trying to sell you a gadget. Everyone's trying to sell you the next thing to separate oil or an easy way to separate egg yolks. And I'm sick of it. If you bought everything that you came across, you would need 42 kitchens to keep everything in there. You don't need that. I get everything that I get done with like a wooden spoon, a whisk. I do use this. How many times have you seen me use that? That thing's stayed there up there all the time because I only really use it to make enriched doughs. Truthfully. So don't feel the need to buy things. If you want to get good at baking, don't start by buying things. Thundercloud says, hi Dylan, longtime follower. What you making? Well, Thundercloud, we're making some fruit cookies. And if just tuning in like Thundercloud, it starts with a base of spice cake mix, which we've just made, and this is making sense. Look at how liquidy this is. And then it's asking for 2 cups of oatmeal. And then we're going to add that in, and it's going to be fantastic. Thank you, Equinox GX. Isn't that the car? Isn't that a General Motors product? I hate the Equinox. I love you, Equinox GX, but I don't like the Equinox. I believe the Chevrolet Equinox is the antithesis of all cars. The Sky says, I can't afford to keep asking. Please shout out my friend's dogs, Andante. Andante! Hi, Andante. That is a great name for a dog, can I just say. And if you guys ever fear that I'm going to miss a super chat, if you go onto my channel, you can actually see them all. Or maybe that's just me who can see them all. So it sucks in real time, but I'll never actually miss one. If I appear to miss it on stream, I just go back and I read it afterwards with my cup of tea. Anyway, let us continue. I need my oats. Ow, I almost ran into that. We need 2 cups of oatmeal. You guys are going to hate what's going to go into this bowl. You guys are literally going to fear. You ready? It only gets down here. Would I be interested in recipes from 1864? Yes, I would, Spider Lover. I really would. Leather says, hi from a mom and a son in Washington State. Good evening. I was there this summer for Baking Across America, which, by the way, for all intents and purposes, this stream is sponsored by my cookbook. Go pre-order it. These maybe horrible cookies are not going to be in there. So, we got 2 cups of oats. Brother. You're now in the oat washing machine. You're now getting hypnotized. All you can think about is oats. You're not worried about Valentine's Day. All you can think about is oats. Okay, that's enough. I don't want to actually hypnotize all of you. That would be scary. Charles says secondhand is also a great way to get gadgets. Yes, it's true, Charles. George says, Dylan, my mammy, your Hemi has gotten me through some hard times. Thanks to you, my baby sister calls it Eggy. Oh, thank you, man. Deadly Laserbug says, this is the first live stream I'm doing on YouTube. The last one was, this is the second one. Rainy, I'm making cookies right now. Well, let's continue. Because you guys are going to get really angry. All hail the oats. She's calling for 2 cups of raisins. 2. Do you know how kind of unhinged that is? Here I have raisins from like 1862. This has taken me like 42 years to get out of the way, brothers. Swag says, hi from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Good evening. Just enough oats to put on soda bread, says Morticia. Jack says, hi, funny screaming man. Good evening. I actually like that you guys, I know sometimes I cannot read all of the comments. I do see them as they go past, so don't think that I don't. I just can't read them all. But I like that you guys chat with each other. This is so nice. Oh, like I said before, I should have done YouTube live streaming. Is this? Oh yeah, they're clumped up enough where I can just... Guys, go. Did the screen just go black? Am I crazy? Am I insane? Did something just happen? What was that? I have a recipe that calls for currants. You're back. The amount of chaotic energy is what I need today. Well, thank you, Christoph. I appreciate that. Are they handwritten? How do I get them to you? I have a P.O. box, which is now open. It was a time skip. Oh, that's kind of cool. Glitch in the Matrix. Best night ever. A bit of lag. So that's... It fixes it? I love YouTube. Are you serious? It fixes it for you? You know, on TikTok, everything would just get off. Zoe says, you are chaos incarnate. I love. Please take my money. Oh, thank you, Zoe. This is great. NC Anon says, your baking videos never fail to bring me joy. Yes, my P.O. box address is on my Facebook page. YouTube is better than TikTok. Why are there 5,000 people here? Oh my gosh. Anyway, you're just in time to watch me put an absurd amount of raisins into this cookie dough. Mix the bowl. I can't mix it yet. The only instruction there. Oh God, this is now starting to really smell like potpourri. Tiger Man says, greetings from Texas. Are you deep in the heart of Texas? The coyotes wail along the trail. Hold up, but we need a quarter cup of brown sugar. If you think about it, that's not a lot. Is that because there's enough sugar, she reckons, in the spice cake mix? I guess. There are 5,000 people in here. We love the chaotic gay energy. Why, thank you most kindly. Zoe, I appreciate that. And the last one says, Paleo Clipper, is there a way to send you family recipes? Yes. Again, P.O. Box is on my Facebook page in the bio. Zesty Conversation says, can I play you at an increased speed? What was I going to ask you a question about? Thank you, Jill Horton. I appreciate that. I was going to ask you a question about something that I noticed today. I don't know what it was. I was at the store. It was like a self-checkout. I was going to ask you the darndest thing, and I'll be darned if I can remember. Marie says, I loved your player piano video. It was equal parts charming and ominous. Oh, it's right behind you. Alex says, you give David Tennant vibes. Baked Tater Tot says, thank you for all the potato recipes. You're darn right. Look how ominous the player piano looks in the ethereal glow of the afterlife. It's watching you. It'll watch you long after you're gone. Anyway. Da-da-da-da-da-bap. You know, I'm going to level with you. Windows 10 strikes again. Thank you, Luna. Hello from Michigan. I love you. Luna forgot to put the N in Michigan, so she's trapped in a place called Michigan. Sounds like another planet. A few folks commented on the live stream. They didn't know it was a replay of the live stream last time, and they were like, why is it vertical? Why are you so hyper? I hate this. I was like, well, you have to be there. Okay, this is beginning to absorb things. Okay, I think we got it right, gentlemen and ladies. I think we got it right. Look, this is now going to increase in viscosity as the oats absorb this, and we still have 2 pounds of things and 3/4 of a cup of nuts to go. Revanza Bimasena Hotomo saying IDR 10. I don't know what. Actually, what is that currency? Joking there, I was about to say I don't know what that is. But I know quite a few. I don't know what IDR is. That's interesting. Thank you, Kanyarasina. I appreciate that. Hi, Dylan. Big fan of your videos, says Warrior Pie. Question for you. I plan on getting my mom one of your cookbooks for her birthday. Would you recommend I get Baking Yesteryear or Baking Across America? I'm going to be honest with you. Get your mom Baking Yesteryear for her birthday. But I want you to at least take a look at Baking Across America. Why do I say get your mom Baking Yesteryear? Because Baking Yesteryear is a #1 New York Times bestseller, and it has proven success, and I believe mothers deserve nothing but the best. We would be nothing without our mothers, quite literally. So if I were to tell you to get Baking Across America, for your mother, I would be putting my own ego first, which mothers deserve a lot more than that. So there you are. Okay, I will look into that. Mom love. I love mothers. Oh gosh. Let's get a move on. We need nuts. We need a lot of nuts. You ready for it? I'm going to use my own in this recipe. Thank you so much, Karen. We need 3/4 cup of nuts. I always like to do here's a mini game I like to do. Take your best bets to see if I can guesstimate the amount in 3/4 cup of nuts. So, we need 3/4 cup. I'm gonna eye it out, and I'm gonna chop it. So, I'm gonna say that's the amount. Okay, put your bets in. Put your bets in, honey. Elia Fowl says, I'm so excited to have Caught Alive. I'm making my son's Valentine's box for school. I met you in Pittsburgh. Yes, honey. Good evening. So glad to see you live. And so glad to see each and every one of you. Thank you, Doom Dragon says, thank you for the fun and interesting recipes. I've made a handful of them. Doom Dragon, thank you. Dylan without the jump cuts. That's me. Let me get my really dull knife. I love a dull knife, like many of life's conversations. Gentles and ladymen, can I just tell you? You know the Lindt truffles? You know the circular ones? The ones in the red wrapper? The Lindt, the balls. The balls! Not the blue balls, the red ones. Something unnerves me about them. Have you noticed that they're always liquid no matter the temperature? What's that about? They make me uncomfortable. They really do. My son's name is Tatum. Scream it! Tatum! Neerg, Neerg 63 says, hi, Dylan from the team here at Herbert Hoover Feet Picks. Thanks for the shout out. Dave from our team has also a 1960s caddy. Here's a quarter tank of gas on. And I love that. Oh God, I love that $50 is a quarter tank of gas in the Cadillac. I love that. Thank you so much. 63, I appreciate that. Oh my gosh. Whew. Something for everybody. Thank you, Melody. Amen. Okay, sorry, you guys got me off track. Kyle says, I made the avocado bread today and it was delicious. I'm so glad. Azura says, hi Dylan, I love watching your videos and have even used some recipes to make and donate to my local food bank. That's incredible. Also, I don't want to hear any complaints about you people having me read these super chats. All of these super chats are going to help me buy at least one egg. I don't know. How is this going to end? Do you think we're going to be making egg alternatives next? You know how like we're running low on petrol, supposedly? So we're starting to make electric vehicles. If eggs get more expensive enough, do you think we're going to like move to ostrich eggs? Do you think in 20 years there's going to be a burgeoning and blossoming ostrich egg market in the United States? I'm going to try to lay my own, says Alejandro. I love this chat. I love you guys. Energy Synergy says, holy shizzles, as Dylan Hollis stream. That's me, baby. Thank you, Azura. I'm going to try and lay my own. You're so funny. Melody says, would you ever consider doing some gluten-free recipes? Yes, as a matter of fact. Some of my favorite recipes are the recipes that are naturally gluten-free. So, for example, in Baking Yesteryear, thank you, Kyle Travers. You're my favorite show. In Baking Yesteryear, there's a great recipe called hedgehogs that you guys would like. Anyway, now your bets are going to come into play. Let's see if I measured this correctly. So we're looking for 3/4 cup. 1/4 cup. Oh, it's not looking good. Oh, it's not looking good. Oh, no, have I? Shit. Sorry. I did not swear. You didn't hear a thing. Hopefully you can consider that a marginal loss. I dropped about a gram of walnuts on the floor. Oh. Hold on. No, I did not do that on purpose. Oh, honeys, I think I still got it. A little over, aren't I? I am a little over. I'm a little itty bitty over. If you'd allow me, I say I did it. Kristen Olson says your content makes me smile no matter. Thank you, Kristen. Wombat says, love your videos. One of my friends on Discord announced you're streaming, so we're all watching. Hi, Wombat's friends. Melody says, I would never consider eating children? What? Upstream Tick says, love your content. Thank you. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I don't want to eat no children. Thank you so much, Emily C. Hernandez. It's good to see. Oh, Emily, excellent. Sent 10 eggies. Thank you, excellent. I really don't know how to move these things out of my way. This is crazy. Anyway, we got 3/4 of a cup. Now we need 2 pounds of assorted fruit. Are you ready? Oh my gosh, there's so many chats! Just Soul here says hello. Victoria says you're just as chaotic in live as you are in shorts, and I love it. I'm just as chaotic in pants too, darling. Can I get a Valentine's Day shout out? You can, Victoria. And my girlfriend Sarah. Hello, Sarah! Sarah, I hope you have a good Valentine's Day. Anyway, let's move forward. This is an assorted amount of fruit. Now this is a good time. I want you to picture how much you think 2 pounds of fruit is, all right? This is in kilograms, because I'm metric. How many pounds is in a pound? I'm going to tear. Wait, what did I just say? I'm going to tear. Okay. Imagine, picture in your mind, 2 pounds of fruit. And we're going to add that to see how much it actually is. Palmer says, I adore you. Your honking laugh and your charming face. Never stop doing what you love. Thank you, Palmer, tuning in from Canada. 2 pounds. Jen says, for eggies. That's a lot. That's already a lot. But we're nowhere there. That is 2 pounds of fruit right there. I'm more than 2 pounds. I'm 110 pounds of fruit. Greetings from Ireland, says Dylan Meredith. My fellow Dylan, even though our names are spelled differently. Ask if I care about that. Thank you. Pippa's Room says the chat is 2 pounds of assorted fruit. Gigi Waka says, good day from Australia. I'm starting my own baking company because of you. Chocolate mint berries are the most popular so far. That is actually really great news, brother. I like that. Tie-Dye says, how often do you get ancient family recipes? Well, I used to close my P.O. box because I would get so much mail that I would feel bad because I wasn't able to reply to everyone. So I closed it. But all of my cookbooks were given to me by folks like you, truthfully. Derek Watterson says, I've been watching you since before the first cookbook. Thank you, Derek. Do you see how much is in this bowl? That's a pound. We've just hit 1.7 pounds. Do you see? Do you see how much that is? Is this woman crazy? I don't want to. Dried fruit's expensive. I don't think this needs an additional pound. Can you give me the lead? Can you give me the liberty, please? There's no yield. Doesn't tell me how much. Janet Bryant from Lyons, Georgia just says to mix all the ingredients in a bowl and drop and bake for 12 minutes. That's a lot. Night Moonstone says, my dad got me your first cookbook for my 17th birthday. Aw, thank you, Night Moonstone. I love that name, by the way. Sorry, correct that 2 pounds of fruit are an estimated 1 pound, but that's actually 0.9 without rounding. Only a pound. Yeah, that's only a pound of fruit. Francisco Dominguez says, hello from Phoenix. I've been following you and you make me and my wife laugh. Oh, thank you, Francisco. Yeah, I think that's too much fruit. Eternal says, hello, Dylan. Could you possibly give a shout out to my mother, Lori, for Valentine's Day? Hi, Lori! More fruit! Oh, gosh, we got a super chat saying more fruit. Hey, bud, finally had a chance to catch you live. I remember us playing it. Is that Donnie? I remember us playing in the Lyons Club band around 15 or so years ago in Rochester, New York. Donnie. I remember I met a Donnie with a surname that began with an L. We're friends on Facebook. I remember that so vividly, Donnie. I played the tuba. Well, no, that was later. This was before I played the tuba. Wasn't I on the baritone? I remember that trip vividly. I had a terrible chapped lip, and no one told me about chapstick because I'm a Bermudian and we have so much humidity. It's good to see you, Donnie. Alex says, thanks for all the laughs over the years. Us fruits gotta love each other in baking. I have baking yesteryear and plan on getting baking across America. Thank you, Alex. Andrew Armstrong, I appreciate that. Emily Main says, am I tired of... Have I tried Lamingtons? No, I need to. Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Neon. Okay, we're gonna move. We're gonna move on. You guys send me so much lovely things. How are you? Happy to see you live again. Why, thank you. Name an era and region of the world. I'll send you a recipe from there. The Bahamas. I have just been after a Bahamian cookbook for so long. Okay, as medic sent $100 and said add the second pound. All right. Hey, well, I'll even throw in some apricots for you, baby. I'm a simple man. With your very fine contribution, I should be able to buy a dozen eggs tomorrow. Hi from Utah. Hey, man, I'll do it. Anyway, so we have some apricots here. We're going crazy. If you're just tuning in, welcome to my channel. We're making cookies, and there's 2 pounds of fruit in here. These shears are incredible. Someone sent me some all-clad shears. These are dried apricots. Look how smooth this is. It's like nothing. This is like butter. Oh my God. You could cut off the judicial branch of the government with that. That's crazy. Oh my Lord. Evan Safiri says the gremlin activated. 63 says, oh my God, and you play low brass too? Euphonianist here, take my money. Yes, I do, my man. I do. I play in the community band here in Laramie, Wyoming, by the way. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. We have to add in the fruit. Don't worry. This is tared already for the bowl. There's going to be so much fruit in here. This is only 10 ounces of fruit. There's so much fruit. Is a coconut a fruit? Yes. Right? Coconut's a fruit, right? It actually is a fruit. The coconut is a stone fruit. No, I'm not wasting things. Everything that I had lined up for this expired in this month. Oh, I need 2 more ounces. Oh, this is unsweetened. Snoopy says, correct me if I'm wrong, but eggs are more expensive than dried fruit. By weight? Oh my God, actually, yeah, by now they are. Snoopy, you're right. Anyway, hold on. This is 14 ounces. How much more dried fruit do I need in here? Danny says, hi Dylan, became a fan thanks to your longer videos. They're so insightful and remind me of growing up watching shows like Good Eats. That's high praise, my man. You can buy 2 eggies. Thank you, Patricia. And over in Cheyenne, there's some of us who want to meet you. Don't you worry. I'll be stopping in Cheyenne for the tour. You got to hold on for more tour information. The Jade Craze, you're amazing, Dylan. Thank you. EJ says, happy Valentine's Day. Unlike me, I hope you have a Valentine's. My Valentine's right now is each and every one of you. Thank you, Cly. At least your King Supers isn't on strike. Oh my God, your grocery store's on strike? Hollowed Rogue. I like watching Dylan lose his mind. James says, I just wanted to tell you that my daughter and I love your channel and she doesn't get all the jokes. But that's fine. Thank you. I'm just about to add 2 pounds of fruit to some cookies. Hold on, these apricots, they're weighty. Do you see what you're making me do? This is very YouTube, isn't it? Thank you, Jay Britt. Hold on, I need to focus on adding all of the fruit in the Western Hemisphere into these cookies. This is going to be ridiculous. I need to turn on the oven. This is silly. Hope to see you in Cheyenne. Watch the fingies. I will watch the fingies. These are little apricots. I do not need to... 15.8, 15.9, 1 pound. Do you see how much fruit? This is ridiculous. I'm gonna need a bigger bowl. Please hold. Resonant frequencies. Anyway, look at this creation. Ah! Get in. I need a bigger bowl. Don't worry, I'll get all of the scraps. Hold your horses. That's what spatulas are for. So you get absolutely everything out of there. Ugh. Hold on, you super chats. We gotta get this show on the road. Look, spicky span. Oh, 88 gang is strong, says Anthony, and yes, it is very strong this evening. Da 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 da. Ba 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 ba. Oh, the brand of the shears, all clad. All clad. ALLCLAD. Look at how much fruit this is. Look at this. You see how much is in here already? This is absurd. Now, this bowl is not glass, so you're going to have to get a bird's eye view here. Someone's tuning in from Roanoke. Jack Swyvin, 2-ingredient pumpkin cookies, 15 ounces of spice cake mix, 15 ounces of pumpkin puree. I believe I made that once, didn't I? Hello, can you yell my name? Armory Stones. Hi, Armory Stones. I got to prop you guys up so you can see what's going on in here. Okay, there we go. There's so much batter that I have like 2 mixing implements. Look at this. Asher says, hi, Dylan, though we don't want you together. What? Oh. Me and my brother love your short videos. We call you the Chaotic Fruity Baker. You're awesome. Oh, you don't want me together? What do you mean? Will we have too much fun? This is the stiffest cookie. Look at this. Well, they are certainly true to their name, aren't they? These are some fruity cookies. Jessica says clown juice or moo juice. Did you just call me a clown, Jessica? That wasn't very kind. Oh, moo juice. Jaco says, love you, Dylan. I love your cookbook made of banana bread with flax eggs. Whoa, there you are. Cheaper than eggs with flax seed. Why did I say flax eggs? Well, gentlemen and ladysmen, we certainly got this correct. As this is going to make 42 cook. The weight of this. Oh. Oh. I could never be a mime. That's a ton of batter, dude. You're telling me. Excuse me, that's my meme. Says, hello from Washington. This is my first stream. You've held it in for a long time. Never known you've made streams. I do too, but I don't hold it in. But I'm happy. I found out never stopped me and my mom. I won't stop you from streaming? Oh, I see what you mean. But I'm happy. I found out. Never stop me and my mom. Love your stuff. Thank you. Excuse me. I appreciate that. C says, should I tell my crush how I feel tomorrow? Yes. My name is my OC's name. Axolotl. I like that. Axolotl. Is this recipe designed for an orphanage or a small hospital? JFC. You've had to switch out a bedpan to mix it all. Yeah, it's a bedpan. I love that account. I love you. 63. This is going to max out the scale, isn't it? Error. It says error. Error. Thank you, Asher. Hold on, did I goof? I meant watch. I goofed. You didn't goof, Asher. Thank you. If you're just tuning in, we have 42 pounds of batter. This is from a lady in Lyons, Georgia. Her name is Janet Bryant, and she told us to make fruit cookies. Thank you, Maggie Bauman. Get yourself half an egg. Thank you so much. If you're just tuning in, I'm gonna read you the recipe to tell you what we've got in here, and then we'll get out doling them out. ZX234 says, Ray here from Iowa. Hi, Ray. My grandpa just passed away the other day. I'm so sorry, Ray. The chaos you bring is helping more than anything else lately. Well, Ray, that means the world to me, and I hope you get some peace. That really does suck. You know, grandparents, we love them, but gosh, they're not around forever. The only shorts creator I actually enjoy. Why, thank you. Grim says, hi, love. Been following since the start of the baking TikTok. Love to see you doing so well. Why, thank you. Andrew, I appreciate that, man. Here we go. So, a box of spice cake mix. That's what's in these ingredients. 2 cups of oatmeal. 2 cups of raisins. 1/4 cup of brown sugar. 2 eggies. Actually, 3 eggies in here. Damn it, Janet. 3 1/4 cups of nuts. A pound of candied. So it says a pound of candied cherries and a pound of candied pineapple. But that would be even more ridiculous than what we have in here. So in here, we just have 2 pounds of assorted dried fruit. So we have dried apricots. We have craisins. we have golden raisins, we have dried blueberries, and I put in a whole bunch of coconut because, yes, the coconut is a fruit. Surprise, surprise. Bake the fruit. Don't worry, our oven is up to 234 degrees. Let's get out our papier du parchemin. Let's get this thing going. This is a ridiculous amount. I love you, miss. How big do you think these cookies are? I almost said candied fruit is different. Candied fruit is very different than dried fruit. I just made an executive decision because do you know how much a pound of 2 pounds of candied pineapple and cherries are? You can't find that maybe in December when they've got all the fruitcake stuff out, but not now. 3 eggs in this economy? I know. Colossal Cave Girl says trail mix the cookie. Actually, that's pretty much what we have now, isn't it? Have a fill up on me. Can you shout out my wife, Ashley? Hi, Ashley. Here you go. I just woke up from getting my appendix out. Oh my goodness, asked for it back. Just wanted to pop in, say hi, and ask how you're doing. Oh, the creature, I'm doing well. I'm a little parched. Now I'm doing fantastic. Thank you, Taya. Hi, Dylan from the Philippines. First time seeing you live. Love your content. Keep it up. Put in some flute powder. Actually, there's no flute powder here. Hold on, we have an interesting chat. It's a pleasure meeting you in Austin, says sir. Hope you enjoy the Dr. Pepper cake. Always do. Recommend you collab with Heiss or HYCE at the Colorado Railroad Museum for K37 Kitchen. Oh, like a defense biscuit. Sheriff Loden says, hi, Dylan. Thank you so much for that, brother. I appreciate that. I need to come back to Austin. What? I love your videos and my Fallout mod. Sheriff Loden? You found my Fallout mod? So everyone says, Dylan, you're such a Renaissance man. When I was still in high school, I came out I did quest mods for Fallout New Vegas, which, by the way, is the best video game on the planet. I don't care what you say. Fallout New Vegas is my favorite, oh my God, my favorite and the best video game on the planet. And I did quest mods for it. I did the Rockwell series. But my top best quest mod that I ever made was called the Fallout New Vegas Christmas Special. And I don't know what I was on, but the scope is that this guy called Nicholas Santa comes into town and wants to host a convention. And you have to help Nicholas find a venue for the convention. And through all of a sudden, you're working in Fallout New Vegas. You're working with Nick, old Nick, his name is, who's voiced by my friend Elijah Lucian. And out of nowhere, Nazis try and stop the convention. And the antagonist's name is Steiner von Grinchenhausen. Steiner von Grinchenhausen. And it's not serious. You know, the joke is that these are just, people. Fallout takes place in the old world. After post-war, post-apocalypse. And the idea is that these people who didn't know any better came across all of these books. And they were books on history. So all they learned about was that through books. They don't actually believe in anything to do with that, but they just, they found a whole bunch of costumes. Anyway, yeah, that was my book, the Fallout New Vegas Christmas Special. What cookies is Dylan making? Oven didn't it was something funny. Mike H says, super chat for New Vegas supremacy. Yeah, Mike! Caffeine quiz, important question. If you could appear in any area of Great British Bake Off, what would you appear in? Mary Berry! Dame Mary Berry! Absolutely. That's an easy answer. Very easy answer. Oh my gosh, I can't keep up with these chats. Muggle Bub says, you should try making ice cream bread sometime. It's interesting. I've made it. Melohina says, it's my favorite Tumblr discovery. That's me, baby. Nightfire, you're my favorite cook. Hold on. Marcus Lander says, hi, Dylan. Laying here with my pups. Wanted to say thank you for all you do. You bring so many smiles and you helped me to grow and start baking. Oh, Marcus, that's awesome. I've cooked and baked for so many. All thanks to you. Marcus, thank you, man. Zeepstar says, does it work with Tales of Two Wastelands? No. Making things compatible with Tale of Two Wastelands is really, really hard. But I did quite a lot of mod cleanup. You know what? There's nothing stopping you from trying. With the load order, actually, it shouldn't present an issue at all. I didn't break anything. The Rockwell Pursuit was not optimized. There is so much batter left. Look at this. I'm actually really interested what these are going to be like. Because someone said trail mix cookies, and I believe, you guys should get a close-up of these. I should show you what this is like. Okay, so this is a close-up of the batter. And I'll show you this. Capessa says, my cat is named Peanut Butter Bread, thanks to you. Peanut Butter Bread, 3 words. And this is a close-up of the peanut butter. Oh. Also, I'm in level with you guys. I have tinnitus ringing in the ears. It suddenly appeared. Thank you, Bizarre Botanica. Suddenly appeared in 2022. I think it was COVID that did it. But I've been getting Botox because of it. And the last time I got Botox down in Fort Collins, I convinced the lady to do it here a little bit. They're like, we got a little left over. You want to, stop your crow's feet? Never again. Because now when I smile and laugh, I don't look as genuine as I used to. Ace Ted says it looks like a fruitcake. That's a proto granola bar. It needs M&Ms. It's true. It's true. To be a true, that's the best part of trail mix. Fort Collins, Colorado. Yes, Dylan. Red Dead Edit says, hi, Dylan. I wanted to stop by and say that you're an inspiration. I currently have influenza. Oh, I'm so sorry. Jaeger says, I didn't know they measured gays by the pound these days. Yeah, baby. Proto granola bars. Thank you, DJ. Do I have your permission? Now, we're new to doing lives on YouTube. So here's what I typically do, is I ask you for permission to bake. Wild Style. Hi, Dylan. Have I heard of Amish cinnamon bread? Yes, I have. An Amish friendship bread. Do I have your permission to bake? Permission granted? Yes. Send it, says Coca-Cola. Send it. Ronin Cat. Hi, Ronin Cat. It's good to see you. Send it. Here we go. Hold on. How long do we... Janet, how long do we bake it for? Okay, Janet. Hold on. I got to mix these things up. Okay. Ow. I honestly could not tell you what this is going to be like. Oh, that's so sticky. Hold on. I'm all sticky. Oh my gosh, I'm so sticky. Oh. Who is Janet? Janet's the one who wrote this recipe. Oh, 11th Mass says, hi, Dylan. Do you think I should tell my crush how I feel about them? Yes. Yes, you need to. You should. There are bigger fish to fry in the sea. Is that the correct analogy? There are things to get really worried about and things, just tell them how you feel. If it's the only time you need to think about how you feel is when that person is your roommate, one of your like bestest friends, or like that's really the main thing. Azura says, "Can you move next door to me?" You would hear a lot of noise. Please say hi back to me. Hello, gentlemen. You now have my undivided attention. It is good to see you. Shore says, been watching for about 2 years now. I'm not the best chef considering I burned my hand making Nuka-Cola soda syrup once. Oh, short person. Angela Jerusa says, I love your cookbook videos and personality. Thanks for existing and bringing a light to this world. Why, thank you. Now, here's a very special time where you're going to get a sneak peek of my upcoming book. Out of all of my viewers, all of the followers, it's you who are here, right now, that I get to show you a little bit of what's going on in the book. Depresso Espresso says, been watching you since 14. Now I'm 18. I feel old. Honey, I turned 30 this year. You got nothing to worry about. Katie Price sent $3. Thank you, Claudia Finch. What's your favorite alcohol? Mine's vodka. My favorite alcohol? I'm sorry. Look, I got champagne taste on a beer budget, but I got champagne taste. I like champagne. I really do. But, it's not every often you can buy the proper bubbles, because it is expensive. So I go for cava, which is, think of it like Prosecco. But I like kava. Firefly Bakery Sweet says, I'm a baker and would love to bake you some of my brownies and sugar cookies and have you try them. I want to send them to your P.O. box, but worried they would sit there for too long. Do I check it often? I do check it often now. Yes, Firefly Bakery Sweets. P.O. Box 667. If you want my P.O. Box address, it's in the bio of my Facebook page. The Procrastinator says, you're not in Kansas anymore, but I am. Hey, baby. Thunder says, what country am I from? Bermuda. I'm from the country of Bermuda. That's what that flag is behind me. Bizarre Botanicals. Hi, Willow. How did you do that soda cracker pie bit? I showed you this. That's a secret. I showed you this the last time. But this is the front papers of the book. Thank you, Wired. And this are the end papers of the book. We had an artist. I had been following this guy on Instagram. His name is Brandon Campbell. Brandcamp is his name. And he does really cool old-style 1960s drawings. So Baking Across America is literally hand-illustrated. Thank you, Sylvia G, for the $5 and Wired, and Heather Brunfield for the $1. Silmary says it's a crazy world where the organic co-ops here have eggs for less. That is scary. Nightwind, my 11-year-old Ben, got me to meet you in Oregon at your book signing. We bought 2 copies because he wanted one. I loved Oregon so much. In Beaverton, right? Let me show you one of the maps. So every state is touched on in Baking Across America, and we visited them all. And let me for example, you'll get a quick one. This is me in Pittsburgh. This is us baking all across Pittsburgh. And it's not like we just went one place. This is Boston. I can't show you too much, but let me show you one of the maps. Check it out. So this is Brandon Campbell's work. Doesn't that look so good? Bam. Emily, I'm not going to show you what I got for New York because I love it. You got to wait. I wish I could just share it with you. Well, I can. We're friends on Instagram. I even did poems. So Baking Across America, if you enjoyed baking yesteryear, you're going to really enjoy this book. And the Barnes & Noble has literally more pages. So on the normal book, you know how it's just an index? We got indexes. Yes, we do proper indexing because I believe any good book should be an index. But let me show you a quick peek. We got indexes, but then in the Barnes & Noble Special Edition, which is available for pre-order, it continues. Literally, it keeps going for another signature. So there's my thank you. I'm not going to tell you to pre-order. I'm just going to say, if you enjoyed baking yesteryear, you're going to really like this one. So can you make runses, please? Hold on. I gotta go. This book is huge. Ugh. This book is literally huge. This is gonna be mirrored. But you can tell. Baking yesteryear. Do you know what that says? Yeah, baby. I'm so excited for this book. Pre-order Baking Across America. There's too many bakings going on. I just told you I wouldn't tell you. So, Mountain Green, M&T Green Adventure says, we love the first book. We plan to get the second one sometime, just not sure when. Oh, heavens. You're never pressed to get it. I do hate, you're right. We're conditioned. I hate the social media people who tell you you need to pick up this right now. You see this vacuum? It sucks 42 times better than any other vacuum, and you need to buy it right now. What's the thing with President's Day? President's Day is coming up, and everyone's telling me to buy a mattress. How often do you buy mattresses? Shut up. I don't need a mattress. Every time President's Day rolls around, where do all the mattresses go? Oh, gosh. Model Newbie says, you're so adorable, and even your innuendos are somehow wholesome. Why, thank you. I've never caught one of your live streams. I saw it and immediately texted my sister in all caps. We both adore you. Thank you. How do you pronounce that name? Mialia? Mialia. Mialia. It's a nice name. Did I go to the University of Wyoming? Yes, that's my alma mater. I'm baking cookies tonight, too. Firefly! Let me show you this. This is Frank. Everyone say hi to Frank. Frank was once a sago palm, but Frank is now a snake plant. Melody says, did you ever make special baked goods? No. I can't do that. I can't. That lasts way too long. I get way too blasted. Where'd you go in Kentucky? We did not go anywhere in Kentucky. So, like, we went to a hell of a lot of states. And the other times we needed to skirt by. So one place we didn't go was like Kentucky. We didn't go anywhere in Oklahoma. But trust me, we wanted to. But the cost of doing that would be like insurmountable. So it leaves a third one on the book. My mom told you not to bother me while I'm vacuuming my room. I'm so sorry. But we do have recipes for Kentucky. Absolutely. This is Frank. Hi, Frank. Hold on. I've been watching you for years. My brother and I were very excited when you announced baking yesterday, and now I'm much looking forward to baking across America. Thank you, not Eric's. Everyone says, this is Long John Silver. He's saying hello, and he's judging me for not going to Kentucky. The chat is going too fast. You're telling me! I know. Mattresses leave because they swallow Johnny Depp. Oh no. Greasy Goblin says, I always grab baking yesterday when I want something I know will taste or be good, be interesting. Thank you, Greasy Goblin. There's one thing I want to ask you. And would you like if the next live stream I did was horizontal and not vertical? Have you heard of maple syrup pie? It should be really good. Planning on getting baking yesterday soon. No, I've not. I've heard of like pudding chômeur. Scotty says no. Blake Oceaner says, yes, it should be horizontal. Draconic Honorlord says, yes, it should be. Hold on. We're going to do a poll. We're going to do a poll because I've always wanted to do a poll. Hold on. Start a poll. What should the typical live be? I know you're just staring at my face. I'm so sorry. Vertical or horizontal? And this should platypus says diagonal. Carol Nicole says, is the pre-order through Amazon the special edition? The pre-order through Barnes & Noble is the special edition. So it's the B&N special edition. So Barnes & Noble says, hi Dylan, we really think that you should do, you should do a few extra pages for us. Ashley, would you say that someone asking you to be their Valentine's is asking you out? I panicked. Ashley? Yes. Am I crazy? Ashley asked, would you say that someone asking you to be their Valentine is asking you out? I've said yes. Everyone here understands the connotations of Valentine's Day. Now, asking you out is not like asking you to be a girlfriend or boyfriend. You go out on a date and see how things are doing. The thing is that they could be joking, actually. They could be joking. But I think you would know. Stolen says, I can't get enough of the bacon grease chocolate chip cookies. They're so good. Here's a song. That you might know. It was making the rounds. It was popularized by Al Bowley. It's a very interesting tune, Heartaches. It's changed a lot. You might know the lyrics. Heartaches, heartaches. My loving you brings only heartaches. Your kiss was such a sacred thing to me. I can't believe it's just a burning memory. It's really interesting because it goes from A flat, heartaches, to G7. Heartaches. What does it matter how my heart aches? I should be happy with someone new. but my heart aches for you. Our cookies are done. So that's heartaches is really good. Oh my God, I just hit you on a light. I'm so sorry. Do I know Patsy Cline? I sure do. So these cookies, that was the fastest 10 minutes in my life. Am I crazy? Why was that so fast? Time flies when you're having fun. Anyway, you guys are going to be the first person to take a look. Oh no. Okay, hold on. The oven light's accidentally on. You're just going to have to take my word for it that I didn't see it. Did someone just send 100 pounds? Alex Rose says more cookies, more fruit, more Dylan. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was before. Not Eric says, I've been watching you for years. My brother and I were very excited. Oh, yes. I love the Ohio Buckeyes. Oh my God, you guys have so many votes. Kristen says, I hear a song, I immediately think of Alan Sherman's Headaches. Headaches. How does it feel waking up knowing how amazing you are? Yamoni, I'm not amazing. You have Mr. Roberts energy. What if the person is friends with benefit who's an ex? Ashley, you should have led with that. Yes, it's giving the wrong impression, Ashley. Ashley, you crazy? Anyway, let's see the live polls. Oh, 66% says horizontal. That's it. Next one, we're going to be horizontal. Hold on. Pause the chats. You got to see what the cookies are like. Hold on. 3, 2, 1. Do they look like cookies? Are they cookie shaped? Boy, I hope so. Where's my hand condom? Okay. Oh. Ow! These look more like oatmeal cookies than the last ones. Dylan, you can't be restrooming the back rooms like that. I'm so sorry. Oh my God, they kind of smell good. Well, I'll be damned. They're cookies. They're slightly deformed. You say, Dylan, why? I say, well, because they have 4 pounds of fruit in there. I don't know how much 2 cups of raisins is, but it's a lot. The ammonia cookies were a snack. They actually smell really good. They smell really, really good. You've done mostly baking shorts. How long have you been playing piano? Says Cookie, says Roast Cat. I've been playing piano for 26 years. No. I've been playing piano for some reason I thought it was like 30. 20 years. I've been playing piano for 20 years. Since I was around 7. Which means no, I've been playing piano for 23 years. Great content, but can't see chat in vertical. Yeah, right. We should do horizontal. Hi Dylan, says John K. Absolutely love your content. I hope you come see you in New York one day. You never fail to make me smile. You give super uncanny Martin Shorts vibes. It was like that one time I got pulled over because my brake lights were out. And I gave my date of birth and I accidentally said 2015. And it was like 2017 at the time. And he looked at me, and I looked at him. And when you say something like that, you don't really pick up on how stupid you sound. So he just let it fly. He just let it fly. Moonlight Angel says, Hi Dylan, out of curiosity, do you plan on doing a book signing tour for your new book? Reasoning asked my mom because a fan of yours was asking if you would be coming around again. You can bet your bottom dollar that we're doing a book tour for Baking Across America. And you can bet your bottom dollar that I'll give plenty of time to let you know where I'm going to be. Make sure you follow me on Facebook and Instagram. That's how you know these things the best. It's hard to kind of post about it on YouTube, although I will have a community post. We're going to be going all across America. Plenty of stops. Hi, Dylan. The tour will be around like Memorial Day, May. My 5-year-old daughter and I love you. Hi to Esri. Hi, Esri, says Jenny. Hi, Esri. It's good to see you. How about we do one more song? What's a song? Da 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 da. If you're just tuning in, yes, we did bake some cookies. Don't worry. We baked some cookies, but we got to wait for them to cool down. Can you play I Love a Piano? It's a great song, but I don't know it. There's a lot of really old ones that I really like. Ain't Misbehavin' is a good one. That's a really good one. Everyone seems to love. That's a great one. That's a good old one right there. Arthas Menthe says, can I play the entertainer? It's been ages. Out of curiosity, are any U.S. territories in your new Bork? Chat seemed to keep asking for Puerto Rico. Of course we did Puerto Rico. Who do you take me for? You think I'm an islander and I wouldn't do Puerto Rico? I couldn't convince him to do Guam though, but we did do Puerto Rico, of course. How are you finding YouTube lives over TikTok? I didn't expect so many people to be here. On TikTok, which I have 10 million followers on TikTok, and we would have lives half this size. I come over to YouTube, which I love so much, and I feel I have a lot of fun. Ali, AHC says, hi, Dylan. You're doing lives on YouTube now. Yes, I am. Ali, I was drinking from the mug this morning that says, B. Dylan Hollis, best-selling future author. The Entertainer. It's Joplin. Oh no, he didn't swing it. What? Is it 1/4? Oh, then it's descending. Da 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 dee, mi fa fi sol. I can hear the chords. Da 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 dee da da ba da ba da ba da ba da da dee 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 ba da bo dee ba da ba 1 and 5 ba ba da ba da ba da ba dee ba doo be dee 4 raised 4 1 6 2 5 1. I'm good at theory, but I couldn't actually get it. Oh, Joplin, been to his house once. Have you really? He must stink. He's dead. Ali says, yes, I am. You're so talented. Oh, no. I mean, people who do jazz, they can recognize chords, but I can't read music too well. Can I get a birthday shout out, says Dead Girl? Yes, you are. So many dead people here tonight. Do I know any Beatles songs? That's too late for me. Bro casually giving piano lessons. Yeah, baby. That's awesome. You absolutely deserve it. I'm going to leave you with one really good song that isn't played a lot today. My cousin played The Entertainer when we were a kid a lot, and I love it. Got to do ballet dance with my sister. Aw. Here's a good song that I really think you'll like. If you really like Heartaches. Heartaches, heartaches. My loving you brings only heartaches. If you like Heartaches, you would like this song called Seems Like Old Times. It was popularized by Guy Lombardo. It's haunting. Great song. It goes, seems like old times, dinner dates, I can't go that high, and flowers, seems like old times, staying for hours, making dreams come true, doing seems like old times, being here with you. Anyway, that's all I'm going to subject you with that. But yeah, seems like old times. That's the name of the song. And it's fantastic. Stephen Sondheim. No. Oh, you're talking musical theater, baby. Stephen Sondheim is really good. I'm going to put you back on the counter. You're so tall. Darling, have you grown? Honey, I can hardly see you up there. Darling, you grew. I love listening to pianos. Rhapsody in Blue, I wish. That's awesome. You absolutely deserve it. Hold on, you sound like an old-timey saloon pianist. I do. Y'all are all the way up there. Good evening, Layla. Wow, PLV, you take Dylan on a date. I am taller than that. I'm gonna be like look, now we're both, how you feel now? We're in the clouds now. I burp. God gracious. Do I ever go to Jackson? Not very often. It's expensive up there. This is what the kitchen looks like all the way up here. This is the one side of the kitchen that you never see. You never see this right here. But this is, oh my gosh. This is where all of my bowls and my glasses are. And this is where I read the recipes. Every recipe on a TikTok, this is placed right here. And I read from it. So there you go, a little behind the scenes. But let me tell you what, gentlemen and laymen, I'm going to take you down. Little Fats Waller sometimes. Fats Waller has a great song. You need to look it up. It's called Your Feet's Too Big. Can't stand you cause your feet's too big. It's great. What was that? It's like, the opening lyric is, we was out on the town. There were 4 of us. Me, your big feet, and you. We was out on the town, just the 4 of us. Me, your big feet, and you. Ah, God, I laughed. Thank you, Clear Katana, for the 10. I appreciate that, man. Oh, really funny. Well then, can we see the cookies? Yes. Camera flash? No more flash bulbs this evening. I should get a podcast. No, too many people have podcasts. I'm kind enough to know that not everyone needs a podcast. Here's what's going to happen, gentlemen and laymen. We're going to go into nighttime lighting. So I'm going to turn on some nighttime lights. We're going to turn down the chat. I'm going to grab a plate and we're going to try the cookies. Because it's almost 10 here in Mountain Time, which means people in New York, it's almost bedtime. Don't worry, we're making good time. So we're going to try these zombie fruit cookies that someone just mentioned. So I'll be right back. Speak amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Oh, seems like old times. I can't sing that in G minor. It's such a large range. Seems like old times. Maybe I'll start down there. Dinner dates and flowers. Seems like old times. Staying up for hours. Making dreams come true. Doing things we used to do. Seems like old times. Being here with you. Guy Lombardo. I'm telling you, you should look it up. It's haunting. I really like haunting songs. There's a very interesting texture to them. Seems like you live in Wyoming. I live in a state of constant depression. I don't. That's what people mostly say about Wyoming, because Wyoming is extremely cold and extremely windy. Rosecat says, I would love for you to make more piano content. Perhaps I really should. Hey, Lav. Good evening. Almost midnight here. I do not sleep. You need to sleep. Pink says, please stream more. Really? I will stream more if you don't mind it. The thing is that I've got to just make sure that I have a second channel. It's called Dylan's Rambles. I upload rambles and long form videos, which are kind of just in my car. But I think I'm going to put the lives up there. I think I'm going to put the live recordings on Dylan's Rambles. But anyway, here we are. We're approaching 10. These are the cookies. These are the fruit cookies. Also, I'm going to let you take a look at them. On the bottom, it's got some nice browning, but they're soft. They're really soft. Why? Because they're made with cake mix, right? There's no fat in here, apart from the fat and the oil that we added. There's no, like, the oil keeps things moist. That's why when you make a carrot cake, you use oil. Whereas if you make a cake with butter, if you put a cake with butter in the fridge, it gets all dense. Butter acts really differently from oils. So this is an oil-based cookie for all intents and purposes. So it's very soft. However, it smells good. And it's all fruit. So I'm going to taste it. And we're going to see. And then I'm going to show you the recipe if you're so interested in it. So here we go. Oh! I'll tell you what. There's a lot going on in there. Have you ever walked down a candle aisle? You ever walk down a You ever walk down a candle aisle? It kind of tastes like that. But with fruits. Imagine trail mix, but it's spiced with cinnamon. Someone says, talk it out. Anthony Garcia says, talk it out. They're not bad. Warm, a lot of the spices. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. In my mind, 6 out of 10. This is not a great experience because it's warm. There's cinnamon and spices, and it's kind of gooey, but yet amidst the goo, it's like you just took a handful of trail mix. Imagine this. Cinnamon roll. You take a bite of cinnamon roll, you chew it. I've got it in my head now. You take a bite of cinnamon roll, you chew it until it's soft. You know how bread gets soft? And then after you've done that, you take a handful of trail mix. And you go, oh. Then you do that. That's what this tastes like. Now, neither of those two things are bad, and you might even do that if you're having a cinnamon roll in this. I also put in a lot of coconut. So this is interesting. Would I eat these? Yes, actually, I really would. I would eat these because on TikTok, I used to do lives looking for things for good, like breakfast bakery. I used to like plain bran muffins. I used to like fruity cookies. This is not bad. I will eat these. There are a lot of them to eat. I'll probably get done by the time the second book comes out. But there's a lot going on in here. They would be better not made with cake mix. We do experiments in this kitchen. And we did an experiment tonight. So they sound good. NEERG63 says, you've made urinal cakes. I've never eaten them, but you just described what I imagine they would taste like. I love this account. You've made urinal cakes. Oh, gosh. Okay, would you like to see the recipe? You'll see what I mean. I know you because you're judging my ability, when really you should know by now that in this kitchen, we do experiments. So, I'm going to show you what's behind you, by the way. Oh, my gosh. That's where you sit, right there. So here we are right here. You can screenshot this if you want. I wasn't joking. This is the recipe right here by Janet Bryant. I'll give you 10 seconds to screenshot so you can look at how crazy it is too. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But you see that, right? 2 pounds of candied fruit. What is the best cookie you've ever tasted, says Anthony Garcia. Best cookie I've ever tasted. I'm obsessed currently and still am with the melting moments. They were cooking and baking yesteryear, but of course they're not mine. Melting moments. I mean, that recipe is mine, but melting moments are. You should look up melting moments. They're incredible. But there's just a lot. Yeah, pounds. There's a lot going on with this recipe. Janet Bryant, and it's from the cookbook, East Gordon Street Baptist Church. Sour cream cookies, sugar-free punch bowl cake, boiled cookies, buttermilk coconut pie, there's just a lot to this cookbook. Banana berry pie. So there we are. I mean, it is a lot. 2 pounds is for the whole family. I mean, that's one way to go about it. I don't even think a regular fruitcake has 2 pounds. But you know what this fruitcake says? I say thank you so much, gentles and ladymen. It is always a pleasure for me to do these lives with each and every one of you. I know it's just been a Thursday night. I know we did some interesting cookies, but boy did I have fun. So let me just tell you that from my kitchen to your kitchen, from my home to your home, and from my heart to your heart, my name is B. Dylan Hollis, and I hope to be seeing you all very, very soon. Good night.